Hello and good morning, everybody. My name is Heather from the Hood, and welcome to Hoodville. Today is February 19th, 2026, and probably a day that we're never going to forget. Oh my God. Okay. I am going to start this off with it's only like 10 to 9 in the morning here. So I'm trying to catch up on everything because apparently everything happens when I actually do get some sleep. Uh, Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Carol. Now, it's going to be a marathon day today. I can already feel it. So, I am doing my best to stay updated. There's a lot of stuff coming in left, right, and center. I will admit I'm not like there's a lot of things that I cannot speak on. Oh, good morning. Okay, well, maybe I'll wait for everyone's rushing in here because I went a little early. So, um, good morning, Ivy. Good morning, Polo. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Okay. Um, we okay. I don't know if I should start or wait for a couple more people. I don't know. Um, yeah, so this is going to be a group effort, please, because good morning, Nora. Um, this has to be a group effort because Heather only knows so much. And because I'm very open and honest about my mental health, I can only take so much. Um, and it it's hard on me. So um I have to be very sensitive. I know I joke around and I'm very sarcastic, but I'm gonna try to rein it in a bit because of the subject. Also, I appreciate each and every one of you in the chat. Can you not write a certain person's name? Can you call him Island Man? Because I don't want to get in trouble on here. I like it here and I don't want to get in trouble. So if you want to talk about a certain somebody or just use the first initial, I don't care, but please don't write out his full name. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Um, and like I said, I've been open and honest about my mental health. I can only take so much. So I'm going to speak on this because it's important. And well, damn it, I never thought I'd see the day. So there's that. And yeah, I just appreciate all that. Thank you. My coffee's cold. Oh my God. Okay. So let's get into it. So what do we call him? Randy Andy, Andrew, formerly known as Prince, went to the clink. So I guess they got him this morning or my morning, I guess it was the afternoon for England. So I'm doing my best here, people. So please don't come after me. Um, it says here, according to the BBC, as a part of the investigation today. So this is a police statement. We've now seen a statement from, and I'm sorry if I mispronounce names. I'm sorry. Thames Valley Police. As a part of the investigation, we today, 19-2, like the 19th of February, arrested a man in his 60s from Norfolk on suspicion of misconduct in the public office and are carrying out searches at address in Berkshire and Norfolk. The man remains in police custody at this time. We will not be naming the arrested man. Gee, I don't think that's hard to figure out. As per national guidance, please also remember that this case is now active, so care should be taken with any publication to avoid being contempt of court. Assistant Chief Constable Oliver Wright said, following a thorough assessment, We have now opened an investigation into this allegation of misconduct in public office. It is important that we protect the integrity and objective blah, of the investigation as we work with our partners to investigate this alleged offense. We understand the significant public interest in this case, and we will provide updates at the appropriate time. Now, in case you're living under a rock, the one that they shall not name is formerly Prince Andrew. So, good morning, everybody. Like I said, this is going to be a group effort because I can only take so much. I don't want to go down the rabbit hole that much. We're only going to skim the top here, okay, people? And please, I'll repeat, do not put Islands Man's name in the chat. Just use Island Man or the first initial. I don't want to get in trouble. Thank you. Now, it's also not a great day to be Andrew today. Oh my God. So he went to the clink and it's his birthday. Happy freaking birthday, doughhead. So it couldn't happen to a better guy. Now, are they going to get him on what we think he should get pinned on? No, they're not. Because I agree with Lauren the Insider. And I've also said this 1,000 times over. That's not going to look good for history books, people. So they will take him down on something stupid. This is how they always get the mafia too, right? It's never for, a couple people went missing. It's always for a parking ticket. So they will get him on something silly, right? So, all right. Now, like I said, group effort. So we're going to go through I'm going to be talking to the chat today. Not that I don't talk to you guys. So now, Carol says we're going to start here. I just think Charles needs to have a live recorded statement. Thank you. We will go to King Chuck's statement. Please hold. King Chuck's statement. We're going to go over here. Now, and I'm not backing down on what I know. Everyone can have their opinion around here. That's fine. I've said it from day one. I think King Chuck's crap king. I really stand with it now. Everyone else can have their own opinion, but I live in a Commonwealth country, and let me tell you, he's a crap king. That's all I got to say, right? And it's really coming out now. So, oh, that's tiny. Like I can read that. Hold the phone here. Hang on. Oi to the vey. All right. King Chuck says, thank you, Michelle, for the statement. I don't know why you guys didn't phone and wake me up. Man, I got up. I was up early too, and I didn't look at my phone. I've been in bed for 2 days with vertigo. And I was finally feeling better today. I was up at 6 a.m. Didn't look at my phone, just laying there looking at the alarm clock because I'm old. I still have an alarm clock. And then I look at my phone. I'm like, what is happening? I got 52 messages. I'm like, who died? Oh, man, you guys got to learn phone and wake me up. So sorry. The official Royal Communications statement from His Majesty the King. I have learned with deepest concern the news about Andrew Mountbatten Windsor and suspicion of misconduct in public office. What now follows is the full, fair, and proper process by which this issue is investigated in the appropriate manner and the appropriate authorities. In this, I have said before, I have full and wholeheartedly support, and they have my full wholeheartedly support and cooperation. Let me state clearly, the law must take its course. As this process continues, it would not be right for me to comment further on this matter. Meanwhile, my family and I will continue our duty in service to you all. Charles R. All right. Okay, I'm going to get to the chat. Just give me 1 sec here. Um, you have learned I think you've learned a couple years ago, dude, so that's off. Um, which follows and you knew. Freaking everyone knew. So, I don't like this statement at all. There's there's my 2 cents, if anyone cares. I think it's crap. I think, uh, Carol said it in here. Sorry, the chat's going very quickly. Um, Carol said it. He needs to come out and make a he needs to do a press conference. Sorry, he needs to come out and say something on TV. This little statement is not good enough as far as I'm concerned. So, I oh gosh. I'm surprised. I said it before, like, why is Andrew even still here? I would have hit the bricks. Like, I thought he was gonna get on, like, a private plane and haul ass out of town. Because, well, personally, that would have been well, make you look guilty, but also kinda smart at the same time. That's just my opinion. But he would hang on. But would it be an honest statement? So what's the point if he's gonna lie, right? I like I say, I'm not a fan of King Chuck. I'm not. And this just makes me be more on that bandwagon. I personally think Chuck is known all along his brother. Yeah. Please watch your wording in here if I put this up, please, guys. Like, let's not get Heather in trouble. You know? I can do that all on my own. I don't need help. So, um, the poor queen, man. The poor queen. It's a good thing she's dead. This would have killed her. Can you imagine? This is why she lived so freaking long. She knew. She knew. She knew stuff was gonna hit the fan. And she's got 2 Yahoo sons, right? And where do we go from here? Like, is Andrew gonna stay in the clink? Probably not. He's gonna get released. I I didn't see anything, and maybe you guys know in the chat, like, does he have to stay there without bail? He'll get out on bail. They got money, you know? So and then where is he gonna go? Back to the grounds of the royal like, that'd be stupid. Oh my god. They should put him up in an apartment somewhere that's not on royal grounds. If they let him go back to his house paid by the people and, like, on the r like I say, like, royal grounds. Good morning, Bumblebee. Um, that that would just be dumb. I can't like, it's early, man. Oh my god. He's been arrested unless he's been charged, right? So, I'm pretty sure he's gonna get out. They're gonna, like, what, fingerprint him, take his picture, and he'll be out on bail. Did it say something without bond? Personally, I think case you know, uh, promos, if I didn't hate the guy so much, I'd put him in the tower, but I'm not putting his mug on my awesome tower, so forget that. Now the question is, what's with these 2? Like, stuff rolls downhill. I've said it 1,000 times over, right? Stuff rolls downhill. This, I told you guys, Year of the Horse. Year of the Horse started the 17th. I've been down for 2 days, so it started on the 17th. And the Year of the Horse is all about, like, the reckoning. Holy crap. Is it ever? So and it's supposed to be, like, getting justice. Yay. I like Year of the Horse. So far, so good. So, but like I say, he's not gonna go down on charges that he should be going down on. They'll get him on something stupid. Now the question is, push the button, Heather. Although it's ticking time bomb, how do you address it? You go on camera and say, "Oh, by the way, my what's your wording, people?" Ugh. Um, I just watch your wording, otherwise I can't put your things up. Oh yeah, it's the fire horse, right? Me and Michelle have been on this. I told you, you don't mess with the fire horse. How does a mother not? Oh yeah. Well, you know what? Here's the thing, and I've said it over and over and over again. I fully believe Queen Elizabeth, and I'm not speaking ill of the dead because that's wrong and it brings on the juju, knew her son was a doughhead. I don't feel she knew this amount of doughheadness. Like, Heather, where's my big man? I need like 5 coffees. And because it's too early to start drinking, even for me. Holy crap. And this is probably going to be a marathon today. I do know the Sidley twins are doing a live this afternoon. I'm pretty sure they're probably scrambling right now to talk about all this because I'm sure they had something else in mind. This is my bat signal for the Sidley twins. Oh my God. And what because I can't do this without my humor, right? Because otherwise it's going to mess with my head. So it's not that big. It's an extra large. It's not that okay, it's that big. It looks way bigger on TV. It does. It's not really. I'm only allowed 1 cup of coffee a day. So this is my cup. Because I have heart problems, so I'm not allowed to have a lot of caffeine. So my doctor said 1 coffee. There's my 1 cup. Um, Sue Smith did a lot. Oh, did he? She's 3 hours ahead of me though, right? Like everyone's good for her. I love Sue Smith. I love everybody. Um, so it leaves 12 center. Yeah. So I know they're going live today. It's going to be a marathon. There's going to be a lot, and there's going to be a lot more coming out. I fully believe, sorry, let's get back on track. I fully believe a lot of people knew what the heck was going on and they decided to turn a blind eye. Now, I've said this over and over again. This is what King Chuck does not understand. This is not 1952. He lives in dinosaur era. And I'm not ragging on every baby boomer. I'm not, but my mom lives in dinosaur era too, right? There's a thing called social media. I have said from day one, none of this with Randy Andy would ever be happening if it was not for he wouldn't have lost his titles. This wouldn't have been him getting thrown in the clink. None of this would have happened without social media. It's from the people. King Chuck did not do this because he's doing like the right thing. This is my opinion. This is my opinion. He just thought, no, no one's, we'll just keep her moving. What's that? Never complain, never explain. You can't do that in this day and age. There's way too many people on here and who've missed their calling working for the FBI. I'm not that person, but there's a lot of great people on here who do a lot of digging and connecting the dots, or don't even have to do that much digging. It's just connect the dots, man. And he didn't want to address it. This is where I think Prince William, when he got his new PR team, his new lawyers, he saw the writing on the wall. He's like, no bueno. And I've said he's getting his soldiers in line. He's getting his people ready. That's why I'm saying it. Like it was Anne, Edward, their families. It's going to be that circle. right? Yes, like, um, I can't see Crown. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, you don't so I know Crown because 'cause I'm Commonwealth, right? Crown doesn't take you to court to lose, or, like, they don't just do stuff on a whim. Absolutely not. They need to make sure everything is all I's dotted, all T's crossed. There is no willy-nilly just gonna throw you in the clink for something to do. Absolutely not. So, I agree with you there. So I think Andrew will get this is my Heather from the Hood prediction. Andrew will get something. He will get some sort of punishment. Not for what he should, but for something. He will be, lack of better words, the scapegoat. He will be the sacrificial lamb. I've said this. He also will be protected, because if this was me or you, they'd, be tying the rope right now to the lamppost and stringing me up, right? They'd bring back the chair for me. They'd make an if it was me or you, they'd make an example out of us. This is not gonna happen for him. I I don't see him ratting anyone out either. I don't see him singing like a canary, because I fully believe you cut off the head of a snake, just another one grows in its place, right? But he'll get, like, house arrest or something. I don't even think he'll go to the clink, you know? Um, but they will somewhat make an example out of him, right? I feel a lot of people are shaking in their boots right now. I have said it once, I'll say it again. I want to be at the palace answering the phone right now. I I've never wanted I've wanted this job for a while. How do I get this job? I just want to answer the freaking phone. You know? Like, it's I I know I'm all over the place and I'm sorry. Now, there's been a couple different narratives. Oh, is this a good time to show you my duck? I made a joke out of, like, "Where's the ducks?" But look, it's very, fitting for today. It's a Mountie duck. Yeah? The Mounties always get their man. I don't know. So, King Chuck, what was I insider trading like Martha Stewart? They made an example out of her, but she came out stronger. I love Martha Stewart. Side note, are you watching Martha Stewart and Snoop at the Olympics? God, that's good times. Anyways, um, King Chuck, yes. So there's been a lot of narratives spun. Oh, he could be our mascot. The Hoodville mascot. Don't mess with the duck. He'll come and get you. That's a good one. He'll go on the flag. So sorry, I keep getting distracted. I'm so sorry. This is what happens. Oh my god. Um, so they're spinning this narrative of King Chuck being sick. Well, duh, right? I'm wondering if they're gonna keep doing that. King Chuck's really sick. King Chuck's really sick. Because a couple of last month, he was doing great, right? No problems. I don't know if they're going to go for the sympathy vote. For me, it's too late. Sorry, dude. I've said it before. I think he should step down just because he is sick. And I know I sound like a jerk when I said this. I called Christmas. I didn't think the guy would live this long. Like, I seen been up close and personal with cancer here, and I'm like, "This guy looks ill, ill." And so the fact that he's still here kinda shocks me, I won't lie. But this can't be good, right? You can't be going through chemo, which is not fun, dealing with this crap, dealing with all this stress, and have a cognitive brain. And I'm not saying that to be mean or rude. It's just the truth. The guy's probably not sleeping. He's going through chemo or doing whatever he's doing, try to stay somewhat out of pain or keep the pain at bay and deal with all this. Anyone would crumble. He is not immortal, you know? I feel he needs to s- step down. I think this will take him out. I don't want anything bad to happen to the guy. I don't want that. I don't wish ill will on anybody. But I think this will be his demise if he doesn't step aside and let someone else handle it. This will take him out faster than what it probably should. Thank you. Yeah, this is what I'm trying to say. However, as I lived through a lot of stress too, but I believe he's an excuse, not, yes. No, I just think this will take him down faster than it should. That's all I'm saying. Right? And I'm sorry, and I'm glad that you're still here, Grammy. I'm so glad you're still here. Um, the big C is no joke, man. And William, here's the thing, and I'm not trying to be rude, Mary. I'm not. It gives more time as filling. William's bred for this. This isn't out of left field for him, though. He's bred for this. He knows his responsibility. I think he is very close to coming in. That's my opinion, right? And I know here's the deal. I agree with you, Lexi. I don't believe he will step down because it took him too long to get here. So why like I totally agree, right? I always say King Chuck, they should play Isn't It Ironic by Alanis Morissette when he walks in a room. You know, like he's waited forever to be king and look what happens, right? Like, oh wait, like I feel bad for the guy. I do. But at the same time, he's fumbled the ball, right? He hasn't made it better on himself either. So with his brother or with his kid, you know, but doing what's right, being here's the thing. Queen Elizabeth never stepped down because she knew King Chuck would be a crappy king. She knew, but there's nothing she could do about it. I wish Anne could have taken over because this would not be happening right now. I could tell you that. I can lay money on that one because Anne, oh God, I want to be around her right now. Oh my God. She's probably mad. Anne's probably losing her stuff right now. I'd be ducking and covering. Um, where was I going with this? I I agree that King Chuck's not gonna advocate, but he should. Oh, this is where I was going. What's good for the country, not what's good for you and your ego. You are running a country, and there's a lot of people. Pardon me. Sorry. There's a lot of people not impressed with him right now, right? And I don't live in England, so I can't talk for all of England, but I have a lot of friends who live in England and they're not impressed. King Chuck has sold out his people. People are scared to even breathe in that country because they're scared they're going to go to the clink. And sorry. Ugh. And, he he is more interested in history books and looking good on money and looking good to other people than looking good to his people. That is not how you run a kingdom. Sorry. You gotta take care of your people. I remember when my dad was alive, and I remember seeing the Queen made I think it was, like it's probably, like, the Christmas address because me and my dad always watched that together, and I was like, "Well, she" and this was years ago. I'm like, "She doesn't look very friendly." And he's like, "Well, you can't be friendly when you're running a kingdom. You gotta queen it up." And I was like, "Alright, I gotcha." Right? And I always remembered that because you gotta I don't wanna say rule with an iron fist, but you gotta take yourself out of it, right? And King Chuck is a sensitive guy. You cannot have feelings at all. Like, you can't. Sorry. I don't think I could do the job. I'm as much as I'm a hard ass, I, I don't know if I wouldn't crumble for my kids either, right? Or my I don't know. It's a 50-50 with my sister. It depends what day it is. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like he just doesn't he can't, uh, compartmentalize. What's that word? Like, he can't take himself out. You kinda gotta take yourself out of yourself. You know what I mean? Okay. Um, yeah, is it I don't like, I'm sorry. Prince William, though, he's not 20. The guy's, like, 45. Like, he's a man, you know? It's not like he's, like, taking over the throne at 19, though, right? The guy's 40 or 44. He's 44 years old. He I'm pretty sure he'll be alright, you know? Like, but that's my opinion. You're allowed to have your opinion, right? I get it. And I get he's dealt with some he got dealt a bunch of bad cards too with, Princess Catherine being sick and stuff. But, you know, I also think desperate times call for desperate measure. We gotta get him in there, man. Like, 44 in June? Oh, okay, well, okay, he's almost oh, yeah, he's a Cancer, I think. 82, yeah, because my birthday's in June. So, yeah, okay, so he'll be 44. So, he's old enough, man. He's good. I'm 48. Like, oh, almost 48. So, like, uh, he's good. He's good. So, I just don't oh, didn't Andrew or Thompson say that Charles used to be a sledgehammer kinda guy? He would just cut you off if you ticked him off? Yeah, what happened to that guy? I don't know, right? Like, that's a very good question, you know? Like, if you think about it, Queen Elizabeth was, like, in her 20s, and she had 2 little kids, and she got thrown in there, right? I think it's better to step down and tell Prince William, "Listen, man, your time is coming. Get like, you got a month. Get her together," you know? Then something happened, and one day he just be like, "Oh, Chuck's not here. Guess what, buddy? Batter up." You know? I think it's better at least if you had a heads up, right? No one likes getting like, to me, it's better than the other way, but that's me. So, this thing with Andrew, I don't know. What do you think's gonna happen with, oh, these guys? Because now they're like, Fergie's left town. I don't know where the hell she is, somewhere. These guys are in Dubai. Do you think that's a coincidence? Hmm. All of Are they both in Dubai or just one of them? Something, I don't know, man. Word on the curb is too, they didn't give King Chuck a heads up with going and taking Andrew. So, in the AE, where's the AE? Oh, I don't know if I wanna know what that means. Is that a place? I'm very, very much wondering what's, oh, Middle East. Thank you. Big clue. That means, not coming back, hiding out. So, does that mean you can't get, is she looking for, what's that word? Uh, asylum or not asylum? Like, where you can't get arrested in another country? Extradited? Is that the word I'm looking for? Is she safe there? Is there a reason she's there? Just saying. That's okay, United, oh, she just, like, is that a coincidence? I I just, you know what? At this point, I believe everything. Sure. I've always said it, right? If Alice and the White Rabbit run across here right now, sure. Why not? Makes sense to me, you know? Ew. Oh, hang on a sec. Ow, 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 ow. Sorry. Sorry. Um, I just thought of this because my husband said he made me this. My husband does 3D printing and stuff. Fire horse. Fire horse. This is our these two are our mascots. Fire horse and the duck. Very fitting for today. Very fitting. I just thought of that. I forgot he said that, but I was lying in bed yesterday, dying when he told me. What should be arrested? Yeah, my husband does 3D printing. There's a smaller one too. I just grabbed the big one. Very, very, very fitting. Very, very, very fitting for today. Hmm. I'm just trying to think. Elizabeth became queen at 25. Yeah, right? So, Prince William's had another, like, good 20 years. What do you Sarah's threading a If I was Megs and Harry, I'd be very worried right now. If I was them, I'd be very worried right now. I would be very worried if you're not Prince William or Princess Catherine, everyone else should be freaking worried because I feel the hammer is a coming. The hammer is a coming. I think a lot of people are like, it's going down. Wonder Queen became queen at 25. Queen would rather won't keep her father longer. Yeah. I know it's so hard. I mean, it's easy for me to say, "Hey man, this is what you need to do." But I'm just seeing if there's anything really. It's just kind of like puff pieces on the family and stuff. I'm sorry, but I totally feel like Charles issue a statement welcoming the year of the fire horse. Deuteronomy. Right? Nope. I don't think King Chuck likes the year of the fire horse right now. I do. I love it. Maybe we should send it to him. We can name it Karma. Yeah? Yeah? Just a thought. Just a thought. And it's Andrew's birthday. Ha ha ha. That's funny. So, getting a arrested on your birthday, that's gotta suck. I wanna know something's up with these 2, though. What's gonna happen? What do you think, guys, is gonna happen? Do you think he's gotta get released today, though, right? I know this live's all over the place, and I'm sorry, but, like I said, I think it's gonna be a marathon kinda day, so but you can only say so much too, right? Sarah goes where the money is. Yep. Follow the money, right? Isn't that what everyone says? Follow the money. I just I I'm going back with King Chuck needs to come out and do a press conference thing, or at least a tape statement. That's what I mean, like press conference. He has to address the people. He has to say something. This statement's not good enough. Look, people are mad. People are mad in the chat here, King Chuck, right? A lot of people are mad about a lot of things, religious things, your brother. Like, this is where I'm saying he does not have the people's hearts by any means. He's he's a crap king. He is. And it's getting worse, and you can't put in your statement, oh, I just kind of found out. No, you knew for years, buddy. You chose not to do anything about it. That's what's worse. And I'm not even getting into the file thing. I don't want to go there. But even if like you just found out he's taking money off the top when it's been reported that Andrew sold his house $3 million over asking. What? How does that happen? I get like maybe like 100 grand over asking, right? Good for you. But $3 million more? Come on. Give me a break. Yeah, Paula M's on fire. I'll tell you that. She's doing very well. Um I think do you think, because I can bring anything back to these 2 yahoos. Does Harry go back to England now, or does he stay away? Or does Meghan start doing are they gonna start really doing some press conferences? Because I wasn't even really I didn't know if I was gonna come on today or just take another day to totally make sure, like, I wasn't gonna fall over. But, it seems like when stuff hits the fan, they're out and about more. So, I I wanna see like oh, I guess now it's under investigation. I was gonna say, I wanna see trucks at Andrew's house and just haul him stuff out and putting his stuff on the curb. Get out. Go live in a ditch. Don't care. Don't know you. See ya, goodbye. And also too, this guy's rich, right? So, he's not gonna have a lawyer, he's gonna have, like, the OJ Simpson dream team lawyers, right? So, he's gonna have, like, 5,000,000 lawyers. Who's paying for those lawyers? Because they don't work for free. This is where I'm saying Chuck's gonna be on the hook for more too, right? Like, if Andrew gets all these lawyers, where's that coming from? Where's that money coming from? Everything with him right now should be seized. Maybe it is. Maybe I just don't know, right? All of his assets, all of his bank accounts, everything. If you're getting charged or arrested for like something to do with finances, right? Doesn't everything get frozen? Watching scrolling chats. Watching scrolling chats can. Oh yeah, no, I know. Oh, I know. Yeah, it's rich because Charles there's a lot more to my illness, Mary, that I don't really talk about. Um, Vertigo's one of the things. So and it's just because I can't right now. When I can, I will. It's a great story. Everything gets frozen, including passports. So who's gonna pay for the lawyers? Everything gets frozen. Megan never quote. So does anyone know how long he's gonna be in there for? They can keep him only for 24 hours because they took him for questioning. It's not a real arrest. They took him in for questioning. Oh, the squatties. You know what? Those I just I can't with them. I can't. I can't. Like, they hurt my head. It probably took him out for pizza. Oh, he'll be out by what day is it today? Thursday? Yeah, I'll be out by tomorrow. See, if they took him in on a Friday, you're stuck. I always say never go to the clink on Friday because court's not till Monday. You're in there all weekend. Just a little tip. Just a little tip. Never never go to the clink on a Friday. Questions you can refuse to say anything. Yeah, right? Who's his lawyer? He's gotta go to don't they have a good one? Like, this is gonna be interesting. Like the next what time is it in England right now? Almost 5, right? So true. Oh, yeah. Heather from the hood for a reason. Just a little tip. Season takes court orders. So does Britain have the Fifth Amendment type rules? He's not gonna say anything without a lawyer. Like, never say anything without a lawyer. Like, that's just stupid, right? Plead the Fifth? I don't know. Do we have I don't think wait, Lexi, do we have plead the Fifth? You have the right not to perjure yourself. Something similar, yes. Yeah, right? Look at me. I'm like, "Mm." I or is it I just what do you think? Maybe it's a prank surprise birthday party. Could you imagine? That'd be hilarious. No. I'm thinking maybe he was wishing. Like, see, a cop's never a stripper when you need it. Oh my god. Every time the cops knock on your door, "Please be a stripper, please be a stripper." Oh my god. They get on trial. They keep him for 24 hours. Alright, so they're gonna keep him for 24 hours. We'll see what happens. I I don't know. Who thinks King Charles needs to come out with, like, a video statement? Put a 1 in the chat. Do you think King Chuck needs to make a statement? I do. The Scotty state. Like, I think yeah, everyone thinks that he does, and he's fumbling the ball again, right? I know I'm repeating myself, I'm sorry. He's fumbling he has to say something. This statement's not good enough. It's just not. Like, you don't have to talk on the other part of it, but you gotta say something, right? Like, "No, we don't stand for this." Ivy, you don't. I wanna know why. I'm not saying you're wrong, because you get your like, everyone gets their own opinion here, right? I just wanna know. I just wanna know. I know it's hard to type and whatever, right? But, yes, or something similar. He has to say, "Listen, man, no one's above the law, and this is not cool." Something along those lines. I'm not saying he has to say something about Island Man and all that, but he has to "We're embarrassed. Sorry." I don't know. There's gotta be something. A lot of people are comparing this to Watergate. Now, I'm too young for Watergate. I wasn't alive then. Um, I know of Watergate. I've watched movies on Watergate. What was that one? That was a good one with Michael Keaton. He was the news reporter. What was that called? Was Meryl Streep in that too? Remember Michael Keaton? Won a lot of Oscars. It was a great movie. Um, but I think I agree with Lauren the Insider because I quite enjoy her. Um, it's going to be the whistleblowers that take this down. And I think this is why King Chuck is, in my eyes, a crappy king, right? Like, what else are you hiding? If you're hiding this, you knew. I don't care. He knew. You can't convince me otherwise. And a lot of other people know a lot more stuff too, and you can't convince me otherwise for that. That's why I don't like talking about it, because I know they're all in on it, right? Not all. I don't think Prince William and Princess Catherine or Anne or any, but there's a lot of people on that or Andrew, Fergie, possibly them, definitely them. I think they're all in on something. And that's what I don't like. I don't like cover-ups. I don't like this, because you always think, oh, that only happens in the movies. The movies tame it down. You know, it's been compared to Watergate. I think it's because the cover-up was worse than the crime, allegedly. Yeah, well, I think there's a lot more when you're complicit in something, and I say this to my kids too, right? It's like it's like being on the playground. If you see someone getting I hate the word bully, and tease doesn't seem strong enough, but if you see something wrong and you just stand there and do nothing, you're just as guilty. That's how I was brought up, right? If you see something wrong going down and you just stand there and do nothing, you're just as guilty. Yeah, I can't go down. I'm sorry, Julia. I just can't go down that path. I'm sorry. I do too, because I have my opinions. And that's why, like, I can't listen to a lot of this stuff, because it just messes me up. So I can't. But the daughters can help. Well, I heard, like, one of the daughters is just sick, like, sick over this, and I don't know about the other one, and I don't know which one. So, I know one's not in the country, and another one's just, like, mentally not doing well. And I know they were saying something about, "Oh, Andrew, they're scared if he might off himself or whatever." He's not gonna off himself. That, like, no. People like that don't do stuff like that. He's a harsh narcissist, uh, w man-child who thinks he's untouchable, which technically, I guess, he has been up until now, and people like that just don't off themselves, right? So, that's not gonna happen. He probably sitting there going, "They got nothing on me," right? I don't even think he's scared. I don't even think this bothers him in the least, because he's gotten away with so much for so long. I honestly don't even think that he's freaking out. I don't think that he's sitting wherever he is right now thinking, "Oh, how did my life come to this?" He's just waiting for someone to post bail and be like, "Yeah, I'll be out in an hour." Right? He's not scared. He's not scared. That's my opinion. Andrew would left the country if they didn't arrest him. Well, he should have left a while ago. I said this last week. You better get the hell out of Dodge, man. Like, get on a plane, gotta go, instead of riding your horses around the freaking property and looking like a tool. You're asking for trouble. You're being a doughhead. Keep your head down. Get the hell out of I woulda. I'm not gonna lie about it. See, I gotta go. But he thought nothing bad was gonna happen to him. What's wrong, Chloe? I gotta let Chloe out. Hang on. What's wrong, Chloe? You okay? What's wrong? Nothing. You just want attention. Is it because I'm yelling? Poor Chloe. Why are you yelling at nothing? So, because yeah, you know what's sad? I'm with you. I'm with you, Grammy. His brother's gonna bail him out. Maybe not technically him going down to the clink and posting bail, but one of the lawyers. I should let him sit there. Yes. He I fully believe that. I fully believe he is not upset, he's not scared, he's not anything. He's not sitting there, like, going, "Oh my god, how did my life come to this?" Nope. He's sitting there with a smug face. "I'll be out. Don't you worry. Nothing bad's gonna happen to me." You know? Like, I don't see him. Any normal person would be flipping out, but I just don't see it. And I know I sound like a broken record. Where's the who's gonna be paying for these lawyers, right? Lawyers aren't free because they never expect to be yeah. I I I don't know whether like, it's exciting that, like, some stuff happened, but I don't know how excited I am. I don't know if, what's the word? I think it's a 50-50 if anything will come of this. Like, we all know yes, I saw that video and it's disgusting. Um, he is it Andrew? He is a well, whatever, my opinion, he's a narcissist, he's a pig, he's unstable, he's whacked in the head, he's touched in the head, he's a lot of things. He's a couple fries short of a Happy Meal is what he is, right? Like, he's disgusting, you know? He should be like oh, I can't say what I wanna say on here, right? He is evil, in my opinion. He's evil. I don't think Fergie's any better. I think she's evil too. Them, jury's out still. Don't know yet. I I just can't wrap my head around considering yep, I'm with you. I'm with you. There's something more. We haven't even gone down like, everyone like, I know I've seen a lot of great people do a lot of great investigation work. Like I said, there's a lot of people that should have worked for the FBI and didn't. Um, I don't even think we've even scratched the surface. It just gets grosser and grosser and grosser and grosser. And, uh, I just can't believe parents would put their children in that situation, knowing full well of what was going on, and I gotta watch what I say, right? It could be a charge of treason if enough evidence. Only one other person convicted in the last 45 years. Heather, they won't be allowed to cover this up with the age of social. Yeah, no, and yes, Miss Cleo Celeste. Thank you for being here. Yeah, no, I agree. I said that earlier that social media, no, nope, there's too many people, too many you can't silence everybody, and that's the only reason this happened now is because the people of social media. Chuck didn't do any of this. Chuck would have just kept there moving and anything else, and that's what I've said, like, King Chuck's crap king, and I've said that since, well, day 1 of his reign. I've never backed down on this. He's crap king. So, I divert the attention. You know, I fully it's either nothing's gonna happen to Andrew or he's gonna be the sacrificial lamb. It's one of the 2. But he won't go down for the other stuff, he won't. He'll go down for something stupid, right? Like tax evasion or stealing money or whatever. That's eh, whatever. But if the palace was really upset, and I'm gonna stand with this and then I'm gonna go because I feel like I'm just going around in a circle. Um, if the palace was really upset, they'd kick him off the property. They would pull like, I know it's under investigation right now, but, if there's not, um, yellow tape in around the house and no one's going in or out except for police or FBI or Scotland Yard or whoever's in charge over there, um, he shouldn't he shouldn't be allowed back there. Absolutely not. And King Chuck should come out in a statement and say that. Listen, he's not coming back here. He's on his own. Too bad. Live in a ditch. He has to say something like, because if he comes back, like, that's just disgusting, you know? That's saying that you are okay with it in my eyes. There's no way that there's just no way. Oh, yeah, watch the wording, you guys. Come on now. Please use just an initial or Island Man. Please don't put his name in here. You know, I hate that man. His daughters can support. Right? I don't think the daughter I don't know. What we will see. National Crime Agency. Yeah. Well, you know what? I think they're all corrupt, so there's my opinion. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't have faith in anything anymore. I just don't. So we will see what happens, and I'm sure something will happen in the next like 2 hours. So I'm gonna sign off because I feel like I'm going around in a circle. I know the Sidley twins are doing a live. I'm sure everyone else is doing a live, like every and people with way more knowledge than me. So um here's to the year of the fire horse. The fire horse. He's a mad. You know what this reminds me of? Did you guys, hey, 80s children, The Last Unicorn. Remember when the bull, because that movie messed me up. So I know if I messed up, all you guys are too. The Last Unicorn. When the bull comes out of the water or something, the fire bull. This is kind of what it reminds me of. I know it's a horse and not a bull. I got it. But fire horse. You guys remember that movie, Last Unicorn? The Red Bull, right? You love oh my god. That movie, oh my god. That's why Gen X is all in therapy. Oh my god. That movie. I knew see, look at stuff that the PTSD is real, people. Oh my god, it triggered something. I think it's the color. The Red Bull drives the unicorns into the sea, right? It kinda reminds me of that. Does the horse have to drive Andrew into the sea? I don't know. The hair of the horse from it. Well, I'm not gonna name the horse Lily. I don't know what we're gonna Karma. Oh, well, you have fun with that, Jen. I want no part of that. Oh my god. No, thank you. Ugh, The Last Unicorn. Oh my god. No, he's no unicorn, that's for sure. I just feel like vengeance is see, like I said, the 17th was the first day of Lunar New Year. Fire horse. That didn't take long. Not even 48 hours. Oh my god. You've never seen that? Oh god. Well, it probably wouldn't affect you now, Grammy Bug, because you're an adult. You've seen it when you were like 6. That's a whole nother issue. Okay, guys. I don't know if I'll be back later or what. We'll see what's going on, but thanks you guys for coming and I appreciate you and I'll probably see you in chat rooms and stuff. So keep an eye out for me and stay safe, my friends.